All right, face your partner, Kongmei, and this way, Kongmei, and have a seat. Oh, well, I mean back there, I'm sorry. The privilege of training your children or yourselves in this program. Children are wonderful, you guys are wonderful parents, and what we're doing is we're introducing these young people into a very strict and severe discipline. And today, testing, all the people that are testing today are ready to advance. But everyone gets nervous at a test, and so sometimes they don't do as well on the big day as they have in class for the weeks in preparation. And I understand that, and so that all that is taken into consideration. But what happens when the student trains in this system is remarkable. And over a period of months and years, they develop a level of skill that is tremendously sophisticated. They develop strength and coordination, the ability to concentrate. And the purpose of this is not just to make them good fighters, but to make them better athletes and actually better people. And fortunately, parents have done 99, 44, 100% of the work before you bring them to me. So again, I'm really grateful for the opportunity to work with all the students here, and it is a great joy to see them develop the athletic skill that even at this stage they're starting to present. And that's great satisfaction for me. There's a couple of things that we have included in this program that hopefully will make a well-rounded education for the student. And obviously, it requires physical strength to learn and develop these techniques. Also requires the ability to think clearly, to memorize, and to concentrate. And this is often translated, many of the students that start training here, the grades improve. But also we have a spiritual component to the program, and it's not the purpose of this school to evangelize or try to get somebody to find a certain religion. But what I've chosen to do is use the Old Testament, the New Testament, which is actually the foundation of our legal system and our very society, the Judeo-Christian ethic. And there are proverbs and quotes and scriptures that are very, very wise, and they're the essence of what makes us Americans. And so that's part of the program too. And if you look at the book of Proverbs, in fact we have it in the student manual, there's a couple verses that talk about education of children. And one of them is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 3 through 5. When I was a boy in my father's house, still tender, and only child of my mother, he taught me and said, lay hold of my words with all your heart, keep my commands, and you will live. Get wisdom, get understanding, do not forget my words or swerve from them. And soon to be added to that in the manual is from Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. I think one of the wonderful things about including the Bible in the education of a person, as they get older, they find out, boy, that is true. And the older I get, the more I realize that there's a lot of truth in the Bible. And I wish that my instructor had the foresight to teach me some of these verses when I was coming up through the ranks. I think especially speak softly. I think that's a real important one. I think you can eliminate a lot of strife in your life if you can do that. But also I want to share a prayer with you, and this is actually a prayer that was translated to English in 1887, and this is actually a very American prayer. It's from Chief Yellowlark of the Sioux Tribe, and had an amazing insight to some of the same things that we're talking about. O great Spirit, whose voice I hear in the winds, whose breath gives life to the world, hear me. I come to you as one of your many children. I am small and weak. I need your strength and your wisdom. May I walk in beauty. Make my eyes ever behold the red and purple sunset. Make my hands respect the things you have made and my ears sharp to your voice. Make me wise so that I may know the things you have taught your children, the lessons you have written in every leaf and rock. Make me strong, not to be superior to my brothers, but to fight my greatest enemy, myself. Make me ever ready to come to you with straight eyes so that when life fades as a fading sunset, my spirit may come to you without shame. So today we will have students perform pattern and self-defense moves, and adults will even learn some of the jiu-jitsu wrist locks. They'll demonstrate those. In green belts, you guys are going to do some sparring today. And then we'll dismiss you, and then at 10:30 we have a testing for the purple, red, and black belts. You're welcome to view part of that or all of it if you wish. I know you've probably got a lot of things planned today. But again, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to work with such wonderful families, and we'll begin. And let's have number one, Ty Outman. Run right up here to number one. Right there. Yeah, okay. Tayo, okay, 준비. Beginning pattern, don't count. Jump. Bottom. Oh, come to Ty. That was wonderful. And number one, we have. Now, green belts do not have to do one-step sparring, but sometimes the green belts learn the blue belt one step, and Gannon has worked pretty hard on that. So Ty, you're going to do 1, 2, and 3, and Gannon, I just want you to do the blue belt one because you did that very well. Okay, can you show us your one-step sparring? Face your partner, come Nate, and correct distance. Chumbi, one-step sparring, begin.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And face your partner. Tayo, come there. Face me. And who can tell me the white belt first? Who can tell me? Me here.
On my butter, my nail chops, and the neighbor made them.
Very good. And Gannon, do you remember the green belt verse?
Second Timothy 1:7, for God has not given us the spirit of fear, but the power and love and sound mind.
Tayo, come there. Give these guys a big hand.